Alright, hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to review some TSS loads I have here in front of me out of the new Mossberg 500 Turkey. Well, I guess it's just the new camo, but it's got the factory extra full choke in it. And this is kind of the first looks at it. Then we've got the Longbeard TSS 3-inch 1100 feet per second 13/16 ounce 9-shot. We've got Remington Premier TSS. It's 3-inch 1100 feet per second 13/16 ounce 9-shot. Then we've got some Federal Premium 410 3-inch 1100 feet per second 13/16 ounce, a little harder to see on this box, 9-shot. Then we got some Rogue ammunition, and it's 3-inch 27/32 ounce 9.5 shot 1100 feet per second. Then we've got some Apex Turkey, and it is 3-inch 7/8 ounce TSS blend 9-shot 1060 feet per second. And we're going to be testing we're going to start with the Longbeard TSS, and we're just going to go down the line here in order: Remington, Federal, Rogue, then the Apex last, and see if you really have a difference whenever you go from, you can pick these up, these two specifically, at your local Walmart generally. This one you might have to go to Academy or Bass Pro, and then these two going to be a little harder to find sometimes. So I actually picked both these up at a local gun shop, and we're going to see if it makes a difference with you go to your bigger name brand that's coming up in just TSS ammo, or some of your older, more convenient to get brands. And all these will be conducted at 40 yards, as I said before. Alright guys, so I've come out here and I've set up and made sure I'm at 40 yards exactly. Hit it with a rangefinder, got the first target set up, and we're going to test the Longbeard TSS first and see what we can come up with here at 40 yards. And we'll go see what that pattern did. Bring the stuff to swap it out. Bring the stuff to swap the target out. Alright, it's actually not terrible for 40 yards with a 410. And that was the Longbeard TSS. And we did not have a whole bunch of spray off of the target, so that's a good sign. And I'm now going to pause you guys and swap the target out, and we will resume here in a moment. Alright guys, I'm back. We've got our target swapped out here, and we're going to go get ready to load up the next ammunition and see what we can come up with for it. Also guys, I just want to let you know that I'm not sponsored in any way, and I'm just doing this just to see what kind of pattern I can get with this shotgun and see which ammunition is going to work best for me. So we're back. Now we're going to load up some of these Remington TSS, the Remington Premier. All right, you guys, we're going to go back and we're going to see what we got going on there. Grab some more targets. I need a new target. I need a new target.
I took the box over there.
The whole box?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, guys, my cameraman was being a little illiterate there. Alright, you guys, well, that's not too bad of a pattern right there either at 40 yards, now the 410. It's slightly to the left here. I don't know how much you guys can actually see it in this red paper here, but right here seems to be the main portion of the pattern, slightly to the left. But other than that, still not too bad for a 410. I'm going to swap it out here. I will label this one when I swap it out. That way we can compare all the targets at the end. Alright, you guys, I'm back. I know it's getting a little low light here. So, we switched to the 410 Federal TSS. We've got a clean target. I removed the paper behind it. I swapped it out so there's no extra flyer holes. And we're going to give it a shot and see what we can come up with. My camera would hand me the box ammunition, so what we have here is the Federal now. We're going to test. Now we'll go see what we can come up with on that. Sorry you guys, had some technical difficulties there. Had to switch to another phone. That one is dying. But we are still currently on the federal. Okay, so had some flyers up here to the left and everything, but it does look like most of our pattern density was right in here. A little bit to the left, a little more spread than I wanted, but still at the end of the day, you got a dead turkey. So I'm gonna pause it, you guys. I'm gonna swap that out. We'll go on to the rogue. All right, I'm back, you guys. Sorry about that. So we're gonna go to the 410 TSS Rogue. We don't have any extra shot here on the paper. Swapped it out once again. Let's go see what we can come up with. Try to get this done for you guys here before it gets too dark. So now we're going to shoot some of these rogue ammunition. Go see what we got here on this rogue. All right, you guys, that has by far performed the best. Our pattern is slightly to the left, which that might have been me, but there's really not too bad on the flyers. I mean, it's staying a pretty consistent pattern. I'm very pleased with that. Let's get it swapped out, see if we can get the apex on here for you guys and call it a night. All right, I got our paper changed out, target labeled, apex. We're gonna try to get this last shot. I know it's getting kind of dark here, just bear with me. We've spun the tractor around there, my cameraman did. Shined our lights, so we'll try to finish this up tonight for you guys. I know spring turkey season is already open in some places and it's about to open in others. It's not yet open where I'm at, but it is getting close. So we're going to switch to the apex ammunition now. Let's go see what we come up with for the Apex turkey. And then I will take these into a better controlled environment so we can pull them all out and be able to check them out one at a time. Alright, so that is a pretty impressive pattern from the Apex as well as the Rogue. Not too many flyers, honestly, on that one either. Pattern density is still pretty solid even at 40 yards. Alright you guys, I'm back next day. I know it started to get a little dark last night, so I wanted to lay these all out so we could compare. So our first shot was our Longbeard TSS, which is right there. Then our second shot was the Remington TSS, that box there. They both did pretty good. Then we had the Federal right here, Federal TSS. Then we started to get a little more shot on paper here, it looks like, with the Rogue TSS. It was a little to the left, that could have been me. Then we have our Apex here, TSS. He did very well as well. Then I know there's no shot coverage of this, but this is the XX lead that you can commonly find. And I also shot it at 40 yards. It was starting to get dark. I just did it because I was curious myself and I had some laying around. But overall, it does seem like most of your TSS loads are staying very consistent at 40 yards out of the Mossberg 500 turkey with the factory extra full choke. It does look like we had a lot more shot on paper with the Apex and the Rogue, but for the price, I was pretty impressed with the TSS Longbeards and the Remington. But overall, I would say if you grabbed a box of the Apex turkey or the Rogue ammunition, you will definitely be happy with that. This one had more shot, the Rogue, on the paper itself in the video, but it was slightly to the left, and you might be able to make it out a little better in the video. But this is just the overview. I have all of these, so I plan on using them all, but I just wanted to do this to save you guys the hassle of having to buy 6 different ammos and test every one of them. Thanks for watching. If you would, like and subscribe.